It's about 4:26 in the afternoon. We're in the conference room of the district attorney's office with Matias Reyes, talking about an attack that happened back in 1989. And John Capers is here, Elizabeth Lederer is here, and Vern Fonda are here. And I don't want to make this a big formal thing anymore. This doesn't change anything. I want to talk to you the way we've been talking for the last several hours, okay? So, go back again in your head. We're going to go over this because I know that you say you've been remembering more stuff since the first time we talked about it, which was last week. And I want to go over it from start to finish again so that I can hear where you are now in your memory, okay?
Well, some of it is still blurred. It's just certain things that popped out.
Yeah. Okay. But I want you to, like, how should I say this? I almost want you to pretend I've never heard this before. I don't want you to leave things out because you think you've already told me that.
Right.
I want you just to go from the beginning, which is whenever you leave work that day, and go through the whole thing. And I'm going to do just what I've been doing for the last couple of hours, which is asking you a whole lot of detailed questions. I got to take my stuff off this tab, first of all. I'm going to ask you a whole lot of detailed questions because you've figured out by now that I really like details. And you've also figured out by now that if you don't know the answer, that's fine. You just have to tell me you don't know the answer, okay? And I know by now that you're going to need a couple pieces of paper. So anyway, so start with whatever time you think is the beginning of this again, okay?
I know I don't know if I left from the store or whatever, but I know I headed towards 102nd Street. And I came up through the
Okay, but hang on. The other day you did tell me you left from the bodega, right?
Right.
You're not sure anymore?
Maybe I left from the bodega or because when I left for any of my crimes or anything like that, I just whether it was from my friend's apartment or from the store or wherever it might be, whenever I felt the urge to go out and do something bad or whatever, I just left.
Okay.
So, but when I left there, I left through the 102nd Street. It goes upwards. And I walked all the way up there to the park.
Uh-huh.
And as I was entering the park, this is the 102nd entrance. Fifth Avenue. This is where the jog cars go through here.
Okay.
As I was entering the park, she was coming this way from downtown.
From downtown toward uptown?
Towards uptown.
Okay.
And
when you first see her, can you explain to me where she is on the road?
She's okay. They got like two little jogging lanes.
That are on the.
That's before you enter the grassy part where the horse they got like a little black sand with the horses.
Mm-hmm.
They ride the horses through there.
So it's on the pavement, you mean?
Yes, right on the street pavement. You got the cars, you got the car lanes, and you got the bike lane, and you got the joggers lane.
Okay.
So I see her, and when I see her, I just like give time to go by, and I come up behind her, but giving her enough leeway. And has she take a little step to go further?
Yeah.
I move in.
Okay, hang on a second, okay? The way you're drawing this, I want to see whether you're drawing this is just to give us an idea of it or whether you're really positive of this. The way
I'm positive about that, just giving you an idea of more or less how I went about it.
Okay, but the way you're drawing this, this is the downtown side of 102nd Street.
This way.
She's coming from, and she is coming from somewhere south of the 102nd Street entrance.
Yeah, but she didn't come, I for sure she didn't enter through here.
Okay.
She's coming, she must have came from the long way, because sometimes joggers from they live around those neighborhoods, the 90-something, 80-something, whatever. Yeah. Sometimes they enter the park, they go straight to the reservoir, or sometimes they also got another entrance over at 85th 5th Street, 84th Street, by a big building. They got glasses there, whatever. They got another entrance where people go in there and they enter the park, or they go in the restaurant, or they
So she's
decide to
going-
jog the long way.
Okay, so
But
she's coming from farther downtown.
I'm assuming she probably came in through one of those
Okay.
wrong way, because she's definitely coming from downtown. I don't know exactly where she entered, because the first time I saw her was when I came into the 102nd entrance.
Okay, go ahead.
So when she's jogging this way, come up behind her with enough leeway where I could still catch up to her. And as she was jogging, one of the things that attracted me about was the fact that she was wearing those tight pants. I was telling you,
Yeah.
I can't remember if they were navy blue or black, but because of the light and because it was already a little dark. But there was definitely the tight ones. They go tighter to your knees, to your ankle.
To your ankle?
Yeah.
Why did that attract you to her?
Maybe because her behind was sticking out or anything like that.
Oh, you mean attract you like,
Yeah, like
she was
that.
a good-looking
Sexual,
woman as
yeah,
far as you were
like that,
concerned?
yeah.
Okay.
So as she was jogging, in this little section there, they got trees, and I was like weaving across, like some parts sometimes in the street, sometimes through here, because I wasn't sure when you make this, when she makes the turn. I mean, there's two ways you can go. You could go the long way, like if you was going, where the cars go all the way around, or you could go the short way. So I wasn't sure if she was going to go jog all around the park, or she was going to go the short way.
Okay.
So as I was moving from here to here like that, she made the turn.
And here to here to here like that, I don't know what you're saying.
Okay, the street lane where people jog at, and where the horses be riding at. So that way I could hide. In case
So you're in the street lane, or you're in where the horses are?
I'm going back and forth. Like I said, I'm over here, like cutting. Like you cut
I gotcha. Okay.
to dodge.
Yeah.
In case she turns around, look back to see. You don't know if she's gonna turn around and look back. But with enough distance, because she's jogging. She's not really going all that fast. And plus, I was pretty fast back then.
Well, but the other day you told me you weren't really jogging, I think.
No, I'm saying walk, weaving back. I'm saying, like, for example, like when you stalk somebody, you move forward. Sometimes you walk, sometimes you move a little quick. Because she's jogging, she's not going that fast. You could do all those things, because you could just take off and catch up. So when she made the turn, I made the turn too, but with leaving enough space between. When I get to a section around here, where there's a little hill down through here, I call it. It's like a little slope. It's not really a hill. It's not grasses and all that. I found a piece of a stick. It's like when the stick breaks. It's not a stick like a baseball stick or anything. It's something that you have to grab
It's off a tree.
with both hands. Yeah. I pick it up, and not until she get close to the bottom where there's a curve, I run a little faster, and I strike her over the head. I'm not sure if she falls forward or in which way she falls. I told him before that I grabbed her and I dragged her in through the stomach area, through the underarm piece. But as I was sitting back and thinking, I think I might have dragged her to her feet.
You picked up her feet?
I think I might have dragged her with his feet. I was in my cell, and I told me to go back and think and be patient. And one of the other things that I was remembering too, that after I raped her, she was still pretty conscious. She spoke to me. I was trying to remember some of the things she was saying to me, because I was asking her too about if she could give me the address to her apartment, because I had retrieved some keys from her that was in a little black thing with a bird. It was made. It's like a little wallet. It's made out of Velcro.
Velcro.
Yeah. And one of the other things too. I wasn't sure before if I had taken off my pants or anything like that. Now that I remember, I did take off my pants, and as I stripped my pants down, the sneakers came off and all that too, because she had got away from me one time. I don't know if it was from the hip, from the hands, or from some type of violent movement that I did to her. But I seen the rope when she ran away from me. She ran a little further down, and I caught caught up with her, and I think that's when I hit her with the rock. I think I remember placing a shirt or something over her head when I hit her with the rock.
Why would you do that?
I don't know.
Hang on a sec, John.
Those are just little glimpses that was coming into my head.
Yeah.
Little memories
Yeah.
of her. That's what I couldn't totally make it out.
Yeah. You know what? I don't know if it's me because it got late in the day and we're tired, or I don't know if it's a tape recorder, or I don't know what it is. I'm going to turn the tape recorder off. Will that bother you?
No.
It's just, I don't like the tape recorder.